Welcome to the beautiful Jackson Mansion right here in Berwick, and it is decked out for the holidays and it's ready to greet guests. I'm here with Anne. Anne, thanks for having us today. So we're going to get a special tour, and we're so excited about it, to see all of the beautiful decor here at the mansion. It's really done up well.
The theme this year is Pennsylvania Dutch.
I love it.
So we're really focusing on everything that the German immigrants brought with them from Germany into South and Central Pennsylvania. So we talk about their decorating, their food, we talk about their superstitions. It's really a lot of fun. On our tree here, we have these beautiful kugels. Kugels are hand-blown ornaments. The men would hand blow them, and then the women and the children would decorate them with the different colors. They would put the little tin topper on so that you could put it onto your tree. On this tree here, we have an incredible collection, one of the best collections that we have here in Pennsylvania that's currently on display.
And it's so much fun because there's something that everyone can look for that's very special on every single tree, right?
Every single tree. There is a history that's called the Christmas pickle. And so we've actually hidden pickles on all of our trees. It's so much fun for the kids and the bigger kids to look for it and try to find the pickle on every tree.
Terrific. And of course, every room has a hearth with a special meaning, right?
It does. And our hearth has something called a Yule log. You may have heard of these before. The Pennsylvania Dutch, they used everything. And so they would take a portion of the trunk from last year's Christmas tree. And for this year, Christmas Eve, everyone would get a red tie, and they would make a wish and tie it onto the Yule log. They would then put it into the fire, and as the ashes from the wood and the ties would go up the chimney, it was saying ashes to heaven for their wish.
And directly across from the parlor is the beautiful, elegant music room, which is also decked out.
It really is. This is one of our most beautiful trees. We have a collection of antique German ornaments. A lot of what we have are these beautiful die cuts. Think of it as a hard cardboard, and then they take some tinsel wire to hang on the tree. Also under the tree, we have what we call our Puts Village. This is what the Pennsylvania Dutch would have built themselves. They would actually go out into their yards and get rocks or branches to make it look like an actual village with barns. And it symbolizes the nativity scene. Over the years, they would add more and more puts to their village, and then they would go around putzing, meaning they would visit their friends and see their own Puts villages.
And of course, we're in the dining room where there's a feast prepared for Christmas, right?
Absolutely, a wonderful feast.
And this tree is magnificent. Let's talk about this tree.
Sure, this is a very rare 7-foot tall feather tree. And a feather tree is actually made up of a dowel, and you have a bunch of wires, and then they would take the goose feathers, dye them whatever color you want your needles to be, wrap the wire around it, and this is what you come up with. And on this beautiful, beautiful feather tree, we actually have some gorgeous antique German ornaments. We also have some candle holders. So these candle holders came after the actual candles that used to be on the trees because they were considered slightly safer from fire.
Yeah.
Not exactly safer. But what's fun about this is they came in different colors. So this was actually the first colored lights that we would see on a Christmas tree.
There's some other highlights in the downstairs areas. Let's talk about them.
Sure, we have a very unique cotton tree. So oftentimes the Pennsylvania Dutch would not have the means to be able to cut down a fir tree, but sassafras trees were found everywhere. So they would cut some branches of a sassafras, put into an urn, and then the women would make a honey paste or a sugar paste, put all over the branches, give their extra batting from their quilts to the children, and the children would put the cotton all over the tree. And the one we have here was actually made by our executive director, Jim Stout, in honor of his great-grandmother, and you can even see her cotton tree, a picture of it right in front of our cotton tree.
And tell us about some of the highlights upstairs.
Sure, every room has something special. A few things that we have a tree that is decorated with eggs because that's how the Pennsylvania Dutch would have done that. We have a tree that is hung upside down, and you'll get to find out exactly why they needed to do that when you come for the tours.
Yes.
We have Colonel Jackson's bedroom is all about the nutcrackers. Mrs. Jackson's bedroom is all about the spirituality of Christmas. And we even have a room dedicated to Krampus.
And this has been so much fun. We're here at the end of the tour, but there's also another building that folks get to see at the beginning of the tour.
There is. Our tours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 10:30 and 1 o'clock. And it's really a good idea to call ahead and make a reservation just because they are becoming very popular.
Yeah.
We're doing tours on all those days except for Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Our last one is on December 30th. But when you do a tour, you actually get to start in our carriage house, our brand new renovated carriage house. And we're going to tell a story about some ice skating lamps. So that's something fun that you'll get to see in there.
Absolutely. And of course, you can do some shopping over at the gift shop. I mean, it's such a lovely tour. It's so much fun, and I think everyone's going to really enjoy it. So how can they find out more about the tour?
Absolutely. Please call us at our Ross and Boone gift shop. The number is 540-520-4110. You can also check us out on our website. It's www.berwickhistoricalsociety.org. You'll find all the information there as well.
Thank you so much for having us here at the Jackson Mansion. It's been so wonderful. I think everyone's going to really love it, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thanks, Annie.